You want to say that again?
No! No!
Darn, because you should do it for our 0 viewers' benefit. No, it says we have 2, although that's probably you and me.
Look. What I do for their benefit is everything once we go live. Anything that happens pre-live? Nah, that's just for me.
Okay. Alright.
And that's why it's when you decide to go live in the middle of me doing the thing, I'm like, no!
Let's see. Exhibit Hall B. It very much resembles Exhibit Hall A, where I started my day. Industry types, dealers, swag, crowds. Swag.
Who gets swag in 2020?
Huh?
Who gets swag in 2020?
No one, because all of the conferences have been canceled thanks to COVID. Yay! But there's definitely more actual arcade games here, as local places have set up pop-up arcades all over the place.
Swag is dead.
Hard to notice.
Live the stuff.
What?
I said, swag is dead. Long live the stuff.
I don't think you want me to say the comment that I have in mind. It's hard to notice the smaller displays with the giant garish Deco's Palace display eating up. Deco's Palace? Deco's Palace.
I don't remember.
I think it was Deco's Palace. Cause what's his name? From the auction. Hamza, yeah. His voice clip said it. I think it was Deco.
I don't remember.
Garish Deco's Palace display eating up the center. But I managed to crawl my way around the edges to find
$10 hot dogs.
4 of them. Well now, pretty much everybody else in the crew, save for Francine. Teo and Ashley are still off hanging out with their respective communities. I've got some time. Maybe I can bend someone's ear. Meanwhile, let's see. What's everybody doing right now? Gavin's reading the news, bored out of his mind. Naomi's fixing up a busted Galaga. She could use a break. Percy's idly playing around with Nibbler, and Queen Bee looks worried and agitated. Oh. Well, Sharky?
Well, part of me is like, how many points do we have with people again? We can't check.
We cannot check. I mean, I can just... I can reload. I mean, we only went through like 3 seconds.
What are stats with people?
Remember how we tanked Percy?
That's why I'm like,
When we thought it was Gavin and Naomi, you wanted the lower one. Will you still choose that? Or do you actually just have your bias?
No. No!
I mean, I'm leaving it up to your choice. I'm just stating your choice again. Just to be really clear about it.
Between those two, I was going to go with Naomi because it was the lowest.
Uh-huh. And now that Percy is literally the lowest out of everyone.
But now that Percy and Queen Bee are in the mix, I'm like, ah!
You're like, because you still have your bias. Got it. Thanks. Thanks for clearing that up.
No, I was strongly thinking about going for Percy. But I'm also like, but Queen Bee's agitated.
Mm-hmm. So?
Go for Percy.
Percy's poking his way around the mazes of Nibbler, but without the gusto he normally reserves for Moopy.
Also, the good thing is that you voiced 3 out of the 4 of those characters.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Percy.
Hello.
Right, I have to do a British accent.
Yes, you do!
Hello there, Crunk. Can I help you with something?
Actually, right now I'm thinking of taking a break from being the Funplexapalooza's hype person.
Hypes person.
Hypes persons. You want to talk or something? I mean, if you're not busy.
Doubt I'm anywhere close to 1 billion on Nibbler, so I may as well step away for a bit, chat a spot, then maybe go play other games. Certainly, let's depart. The two of us find a semi-quiet spot between two display booths to take a breather from all the digital hustle and bustle of the arcade scene.
Bustle!
Anyway, Nibbler's no moopy. It lacks the depth of a good moopy run, in my humble opinion.
Seriously? Why Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze?
Why not?
Because there's easier high scores out there to knock over? I looked it up on Twin Galaxies last night. That score stood for 30 years.
That's the challenge, isn't it? But I suppose it's not entirely the challenge that appeals to me. It's, well, how to put this? It's personal.
If you don't want to talk about it...
I suppose I've teased it enough. We may not know each other well enough to be besties, yes, but it's a tale worth telling.
Besties.
Yep.
Oh!
Percy too. This time it's personal. That's
Hello.
A good title. Hi!
That is a good title. Why don't we think of that?
Because we didn't know it was going to happen.
No, we didn't. Also, Sharky's Choice Award, really?
I told you that when I put it.
I didn't remember.
That's your problem.
I'm a goldfish.
Okay, goldfish.
But no, that is actually a really good one. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello.
Hello, peeps.
Put simply, Moopy was my little sister's favorite game. Dear little Stella. My sister was a child prodigy, a leap ahead of the curve in every respect, the sharpest mind, the cleverest wit, the warmest heart. And mazes, oh how she loved mazes. She had a gift for pattern recognition and optimization, a gift and a passion. It thrilled her to no end to take on a mental challenge and defeat it soundly. We got her books and books filled with mazes and puzzles, and she'd clear one of them every day. Always wanted more to fill her dreary hours, but only so many mazes. To solve the problem, I got her a handheld game console and a copy of Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze. Honestly, at the time, I knew next to nothing of video games. A friend of mine in an arithmetic class suggested it. Took every scrap of pocket change I could muster buying that game for her. My family had next to no money, you see, a nobody family in a nothing village. Well, I suppose you can relate, yes?
I can relate, yes. Top one.
You noticed the pizza bagels, huh?
You notice the poverty. We started out with money, I guess, but that didn't last long. Eventually things like video games were just out of reach. My parents loved me and tried so hard, but... well, the family curse kept getting in the way. Downsizing, pink slips, bad luck again and again. Percy 2! This time is Percy no!
See, I thought that's what you were going for in the first one. So I like the first version better because it's more subtle.
I didn't connect it.
Oh.
No,
I guess it's just me. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's just you. No, that was really good.
Well, when I read it out loud, Percy too, this time it's personal.
Yeah, no, I get that. But I didn't
Hi,
connect it. And yes, hello, Melik. Hello. Koi? Should we go by Koi?
Or Isawa.
Which one?
Koi.
Koi, yes.
It's a fish. You have a fishy friend!
I have a fishy friend?
Yup.
Fish are friends, not food.
Okay, Sharky.
Hello, Bruce.
Yet here you are, doing what you love despite it not quite alleviating all hardships.
How are you guys doing? Why is my phone? Okay, whatever. Nice to be here. I saw the retweet of you starting and I had time to mess about it. Hey, that's awesome!
Woo! Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for joining. I'm busting my butt up here at Max to turn things in an upward direction, though.
Indeed. A fine ambition, I'd say. So, the game helped feed my sister's need for greater and greater challenges. That's the key to Mr. Moopy, you see. It generates pseudo-random mazes.
I hope you enjoy our bad voice acting.
My really shitty British accent.
Oh, please don't offend any British person.
It's okay, they can make a shitty American accent to make fun of us back. It'll
You
probably...
mean any American accent? Including our own?
You know what?
That is so true.
If I can reach the level of professional dubbed anime in the 90s, I will be satisfied for that level of terrible.
That is amazing. I'm already like, thank you for being here, Koi. Pseudo, as opposed to...
Well, it's early 1980X technology. Depending on your path through the mazes, you can precede the randomness. It's part of the challenge, part of playing the game of the game. Metagaming.
Ooh!
And Stella could play the game of the game like no other. Better than I could, even. She'd no doubt have beaten the high score by now, her name up in lights as the champion to unseat a 30-year legacy. And that's why I'm a maniac for Mr. Moopy. I wait for him to continue, but nope. That's it. I think I understand now. There's a right answer. There's a very obvious right answer.
Just stay quiet.
What?
Okay, but like, also, you don't want to assume death, because that's not... He's inferring, but it doesn't necessarily mean. I don't know. Why am I choosing everything?
I mean, I'll choose stay quiet if you're really determined, but what? Do you not want us to get points with Percy or what?
No! I don't know.
This is why our Percy score is shit.
Yeah, you listen to me. You shouldn't listen to me. I keep telling you to replace me with Melik.
No.
Melik, please take my spot.
Anyway, that would require Melik, like, fitting to the schedule we have, which isn't really possible, seeing as Australia and Melik has work and all that.
Yeah, that's true.
How's work going, Melik? Hope things have improved? Question mark. Oh.
Okay, Melik? Anyone is more entertaining as me.
Is more entertaining as you. Mm.
Yes, I know what I said, and I said what I said.
Work is good. I'm glad. Hopefully coronavirus isn't as bad in your area for your lots of shifts.
I feel that anybody could take my spot and be just as entertaining. Or more!
And I believe that this is untrue.
Look, I'm not funny.
Sure you are.
When was the last good joke I said?
When was the last one they laughed at?
None of them.
Malik just laughed very recently. It's right there. It's the third last message.
That's not a joke laugh.
Still laughing at you.
Laughing at me or laughing with me?
Both. Laughing at something you said with you.
Anyway, go for the second one. You keep using the past tense with describing your sister. I'm sorry for your loss, Percy. I'm sure she was every bit as bright and clever and warm as you described. Wish I could have met her. You don't need to be a comedian to be entertaining. Look, I'm not. Oh, I never claim I would be anywhere close to comedian.
Well, it's a good thing you don't need to be a comedian to be entertaining.
I also don't find myself entertaining.
It's not about what you find entertaining, it's about what other people find entertaining.
That's fair. People, how do you find me entertaining? ...
Sorry. British. ... Also, see, we got a point with him.
See, why don't you make all the choices?
No, that was me listening to Koi. And then you.
Yum! Hot dog.
Yum. Taco sausage.
What?
The half of it is a really good movie. I just watched it yesterday.
The what?
The half of it.
What is that?
It's a movie on Netflix that came out like a couple months ago. It's really good.
Also, Koi, I hope you like tangents.
Oh yeah.
Because half of our stream is tangent.
All the time.
I say half, but I'm underestimating.
You're being generous to how much we actually do the content we promise.
Yeah. Do we promise the content? I think we kind of just promise, like, we're gonna be here and their game's gonna be up.
True. Basically that.
I think we fulfilled the promise. It's what is the expectation? Because the expectation and the promise are two different things.
Thank you, Krunk. Her losses certainly left a hole in the world. When she passed a few years ago, all her potential, all her brilliance, gone.
The game and talking, but not necessarily talking about the game.
Yep.
Yes, exactly that. Yeah.
That's a good summary.
Yes. That should just be our description.
But then we take out the ace part of our description.
Okay, that could be the second half of the second half of the description.
There'll be a game and talking, but not necessarily talking about the game. Also, we're ace.
No, I said that can be the second half of the description.
What's that?
Flip it!
You should really be more specific. English isn't a very exacting language.
The English is the worst language. All language sucks in my opinion. It also doesn't help I suck at language.
Percy sighs deeply, letting the memory wash over him and pass.
Unpleasant memories.
If not for the heart condition, despite everything we tried, everything I did, in the end it was simply too much. And now, Mr. Moopy is my connection to Stella. She dreamed of beating it, but the little handheld version she had wasn't quite equal of the original. So, one day, I'm going to take down the score, and I'm going to do it in her name. I'll put her initials at the top of that scoreboard. S-I-S. 3.5 million points by Percival James Sinclair, earned in honor of Stella Isabel Sinclair.
His sister.
S-I-S. Sis.
I was like, that's her initials?
Yep.
They-
Apparently.
his parents gave her the initials of Sis?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a little hard not to laugh at that.
I mean, I'm sure they did that on purpose, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, clearly. Also, I messaged you a thing.
I saw that. That's why I didn't answer saying, oh no, they clearly did that.
They definitely did. They probably started with sis and went backwards. Stella is a pretty name, though.
Quite good.
I know that on that day, somewhere, she'll be smiling at me and saying, "Good show, Percy. Good show." So British.
Like, I do feel a little bit bad at laughing, but also, no, that's totally...
They
okay.
absolutely did that, probably as, like,
But
comedically
She's an
lightening that moment. Because it is
Yes.
sad.
Oh, yeah.
Despite the sadness of the story, I can't help but smile at the ending.
Well, on the day you beat the score for her, event manager Crunk will be there to cheer you on.
Thank you, love. It's appreciated. The two of us make our way back to the mini funplex. Him to resume gaming, me to catch up with Teo and Ashley again.
Even with Naomi. He's
Yep.
even with Naomi now.
And now Queen Bee is the poor sad one at the bottom.
Yeah.
Just can't win.
We'll get points with her soon, I assume.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna be one of the options. My current status? Sitting. And
Same.
enjoy it.
Same.
It took a few minutes of searching and stalking, but eventually I found an open seat in the pop-up arcade.
Why are you stalking a scene?
Yep. Stalking's
That-
bad. You shouldn't do it.
You especially shouldn't stalk any scenes. That also sounds hard.
I mean, I wouldn't say that you especially shouldn't stalk any seats. You especially shouldn't stalk any people. I'm
Yeah, but
less
people are
concerned about
probably
stalking
crazy.
seats than I am about stalking people, so I don't know why you're saying especially.
There's people in those seats. So you'll be stalking both at once.
No. Unless the people are literally, like, glued to the chairs.
How do we know they're not?
While the sit is satisfying, the rest of everything else is miserable. My feet are sore from walking all over. I don't remember the last time I ate. I feel dehydrated and I have a slight headache from all the noise. And there are still 4 more hours of max left. Oh, if Gavin saw me in my current state. Leaning back, arms at my side, completely exhausted.
Sounds like me after a day of work.
I can picture it clearly. He'd be looming over me with his dark, unfettered eyes. He would lean in close and frown. Grumbling, he'd say, "Crunk, may I remind..." Wait, no, this would be yours.
Gosh dang it. How did he do his voice?
How do you do his voice? It's your
I don't
voice.
know! I don't know how I do voices, I just say things. I think that's how voices work.
Sort of.
Crunk, may I remind you, these seats are for patrons only.
I audibly sighed just thinking about it. As luck would have it, though, Gavin and Naomi are huddled over the Galaga cabinet, trying to figure out why the monitor is not working. Sorry, Galaga trademark cabinet.
Thank you!
Freedom. My buns are experiencing the best freedom has to offer. While my body feels like it could collapse at any moment,
Blech.
I feel good about it. Right? Getting the word out about Funplexapalooza was great. Seeing people's faces light up with excitement is why I'm really here.
Funplexapalooza.
Plus, watching Teo inspire the crowd was an added bonus.
That's such as dumb a name as our character's name.
What, Funplexapalooza?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just like dumbest Crunk's Spankle bottle. And I love it.
Mm-hmm. And we didn't take 81 minutes like Flower thought we would.
Yeah.
We only took like 5. His energy is
People.
infectious. I smiled to myself. The pain in my heels and the grumbling in my tummy. Worth it.
Oh, Crunk's gotta get some honey for his grumbly tummy.
Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. I don't know all of the rest of the words. Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. Dun 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 dun. While enjoying their spite, I let my eyes close for a moment. And of course, the second I do that, I hear footfalls closing in.
Uh-oh. There you are, Krunk. Gosh dang it. We've been looking all over for you. But we were specifically going to meet back up here at the Funplex pop-up arcade.
And you were saying earlier about how I had 3 of the 4 voices.
No, I don't have the narrator.
I didn't have any of the interaction with the whole group. It was just Percy.
Yeah. Yes, but we didn't expect you to be tucked to the darkest corner of the arcade.
How are you gonna choose between them again?
I don't know. I'm hoping I don't have to.
That's what it seemed to be leading towards.
I'm hoping I don't have to. I'm hiding from Gavin. He'll put me to work if he sees me. Hiding behind the pinball machines is probably not the smartest choice then.
I like her facial expression here. Here's the mustache, but here's her mouth all the way over here.
Yep. You know how much he loves pinball. He's a regular pinball wizard.
Uh-huh.
Every spare moment he thinks no one is watching him is spent getting that high score. I have so many candid pictures on my phone of him playing pinball. You have to show me, like, right now. Yes, his concentration face is so cute.
Before I can even react, Ashley has her phone out and is scrolling through pictures of Gavin.
And?
Both look up at me guiltily.
Do we have more important matters? Max is over in a few hours, and we will have a lot of work left to do.
Yep, we will have a lot of work left to do.
Yes. You're right, Kronk. Please don't tell Gavin.
She's so red.
Yes. Your secret is safe with me. Right, so business time. I think I got something. Go on. I have a friend, and she's an indie arcade developer. The new title she's been working on is amazing. It's got co-op, it's got competition, it's got magical schoolgirls. Now you're talking.
Sorry, let me check this again. So if we are choosing between them, it's like the highest and tied with Gavin for the second highest.
I'm hoping you don't have to. It's got it all.
That's what it seems to be.
Wait, I'm pretty sure I've heard of this game. Is it called Magical Moon Cuties? Yeah, that's the one. And she's thinking about premiering it at Funplexapalooza.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, that added little animation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that'd be cooler than cool.
She had a little bounce there.
Yeah. It sounds interesting enough. Might make for another fun game for people to play. Definitely. My friend is somewhat renowned in the indie scene, and the game's been in development for years. I'm sure it creates a buzz at least. Are you kidding, Tail? We'd be the talk of the arcade world. I do like being the talk of world-sized things. Let's go check it out.
I stand up, invigorated by the news.
And then pass out.
As I start walking back toward the hall with Teo, I hear a call from behind me.
Wait!
I turn around and see Ashley standing there, fidgeting. Her green eyes are darting back and forth, nervously.
Ashley? I too have a plan. Gosh dang it.
She motions for us to come back towards her, which we do.
What's your idea, Ashley?
She puts an arm around Teo and the other one around me, huddling the three of us together.
So what I am proposing might not be the most legal course of action. Gosh dang it, Ashley! Do I even want to know? You've seen the huge monitors hanging from the ceiling in the middle of all the major halls, right?
The ones that are flashing right behind her head.
Yeah? How could I miss them? It's crime time! I thought it was rhyme time.
Crime time!
But it's always rhyme time. They're constantly bombarding us with ads and false hopes of high-quality convention food.
Sorry, Sharky. Rhyme is dead.
Not rhyme, rhyme. It's a reference.
I don't know. Rhyme is dead, though.
No matter how amazingly tempting that $9 hot dog looks on the big screen, don't even think about it. Exactly my point. Everyone is looking at it. I know a way to sneak into the back area. All we have to do is break into the main communication center and upload the flyer Crunk made into the rotation.
Whoa!
You want to do what?
Now he had the little animation bounce.
We might have turned them off.
Maybe.
And they got turned back on.
Maybe.
Shh! Keep your voice down, Teo! Unless you wanted to get arrested for being an accomplice. It's a genius plan. Everyone at the Max will see our name in lights.
And will absolutely get you caught because there are only so many people in association with Funplex.
Okay, so yeah, that's a less than legal way of getting the word out. I have to admit, you've got me intrigued. It definitely work, but I don't know. Trust me. Of course, we need to go in disguise. I'm already nicely dressed, but Kronk would need to switch into something way more distracting.
She's not that nicely disguised because didn't she go to like the cosplay contest or something where she would have had to give her name or at least like a handle or something and would have been photographed already in this costume?
Look, I'm not gonna say it's a good idea. I'm gonna say it's an idea. Why more distracting, exactly? To distract from your face, of course. What I'm trying to say is people remember the costume, not the person wearing it. I've got the perfect maid costume for you. It's from Melee Maidens, and the same thing my costume's from. A maid costume. You want to put me in a maid costume? It'll be fun! And just a ticket for keeping people from recognizing you. But if you don't want to do it, that's fine. I suggest going with Teo instead and letting me take care of the advertising myself. It's cool, I can do it.
Is she guilt tripping you for not wanting to break the law?
Totally up to you. Though, I think you'd look super cute as a maid.
Also, it's not really a legal question. Because it's not really a law question. It's just absolutely breaking rules and potentially getting yourself banned from Max for, like, the rest of forever.
Ashley, why did you give me such a terrible choice? Let's not forget about magical mule cuties. I suggest you come with me instead. Far safer.
Both options are valid, honestly. Splashy advertising would certainly drive foot traffic, even if getting it up there would be dodgy. Both options are valid.
Look, we're not breaking the law.
Importantly, Iris could help us do it safely without anyone noticing. Safer than Ashley going off on her own to try this inadvisable stunt. But a highly anticipated indie title might do the trick, and result in far less jail time. You're, again, not likely to go to jail because it's not a law thing, it's a rules of the convention thing.
Let's not get banned from the max, please.
Magical moon cuties?
Yeah.
Presumably you could be charged with breaking and entering. But, like, you're already on
No,
the
but
property? Like, you're not infiltrating the actual...
But breaking and entering can be for getting into unauthorized areas. That can be charged with breaking and entering. Like, it's breaking and entering is not just getting onto the property illegally. It can be getting to locations that you're not allowed to go to because you're not following the rules of the place. Like, they could technically charge you.
I suppose
that is something that, yes, they could do. Would they want to?
I feel like they would be more likely to just ban you and the entire Funplex from the convention for life. Which honestly is a harsher punishment for the arcade.
I mean, technically, if you're also messing with their equipment, there probably is another charge that they could put you on for vandalizing equipment or something.
Again, as an arcade, getting banned from this major convention for life is probably a worse punishment than trying to charge them and going through whatever legal battles.
Ashley, you got this. You don't need any help from me.
Honestly, I don't feel like getting carted off to jail today. It's not on my scheduled agenda. Plus, I'm pretty sure Ashley can handle breaking and entering all by herself. And yes, I do realize how wrong that sounds, even in my own head.
Wow. I just sounded like a Star Fox character for a second. I bet you've seen plenty of heist anime. So much that you can sneak into the Natural History Museum and steal the world's biggest Fabergé egg in the middle of the day. I've got like 20 bobby pins holding this wig on.
20, you said?
Yes, 20.
What did Ashley say?
20!
No.
That's what I read.
That's not what it says.
But that's what I read.
Why do you insist on changing the meanings of the things that you misread?
That's not really changing the meanings.
Technically it is. 12 does not equal 20.
But that's not changing the meaning of a sentence. That's just changing a quantity in it. That's not changing the general meaning of it.
But it kind of... Like, it's not accurate. Technically, the meaning is that she has 12 bobby pins, which is not she has 20 bobby pins, she has 12.
It's fine. I won't let you down. I know you won't. And please try to be careful.
Ashley smiles wildly before prancing off into a crowd of arcade folk.
Yeah, that's what worries me, Teo.
You want to read the line first?
You can stop worrying, Krunk. Ashley knows exactly what she's doing. That's why I'm worried!
Thank you, Sharky, who is actually Krunk. I'll be right back. One sec, sorry.
Sharky, who is actually Krunk, who is actually Santa, who is actually...
I'll be right back.
5 other characters, because apparently I'm just the main character. I keep joking that I should be the main character, that somebody should make a Sharky as the main character, because that would go terribly. No, why does Ashley want to break into things? Breaking is not good, Ashley. You shouldn't do these things. Why can't we just, like, do a tail once? Do, like, do other things? Maybe have a cool prize for a winner. Or something. I don't think, like, tampering with their equipment is the best idea. You know? I don't know why I just did that. You can tell I don't know how to entertain people. Anyway, so, Koi, if you're still here, so you saw our retweet, like, that's really cool. What made you interested in watching us, of all people? Out of all the people they retweet. So luck of the draw, got it. I love it. Have you played through this game before? Just as...
Keikaku.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Yes, just as planned.
Just as keikaku. Keikaku means cake. No, it doesn't. Crime time!
Oh, did you actually did crime time? Keikaku means cake. Cake means plan.
Translators note. Keikaku means cake. Translators note. Keikaku does not mean cake. But we're aces. We need cake.
Well, cake means plan.
So we need a plan?
Yes.
Well, shit, because none of this is planned.
What? What do you mean?
I'm sorry, yes, we totally plan our jokes on here.
Oh yeah.
As we run through this for the first time.
No, we have a script that's up on my third monitor that exists, and I'm reading off of it as I speak.
Yes, and I'm reading off of it in my mind because I can't see your third monitor that totally exists from across the country. But I have psychic powers to read it.
Ah, yes. So how does crime time go? I don't feel like it goes well. Or it goes very well.
I mean, you're asking that like we're not going to be doing more run-throughs of this.
I know we're going to be doing more than one of this. We're going to, just like we're going to eventually be doing more runs of Oz Mafia, right?
You're the one dreading that.
Fair enough.
Actually, we should, after this, go through our play order. Because I don't know exactly what order you want to play through all the routes in.
I don't know what order I want to play through all the routes in.
I think I put some order for now, but we may want to change it. You get a costume, and we'll leave it at that. Yeah, that's what she said. Was that we're gonna be a maid.
Crunk Spankle Bottle, maid.
Yep. Hey, Heck!
Hey, Heck! Man, there's people here.
There are. Happy Sunday.
Happy
Or
Sunday. Or
Monday for
Melik. It's on Sunday for Melik.
Yes. Happy Monday morning, I guess. I don't know
Yeah,
that Monday mornings are ever happy.
No,
Now
they're
I'm
not.
thinking about how I have work tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm leaving for work in like 12 hours. It sucks. Anyway, I wrote this line. Well,
Ew,
shall we go
gross.
to the lady about indie game? Yeah, work is gross. Work is very gross. I just want to curl up in bed and not work. We shall. Ah, we're back here.
Mm-hmm. As we left the pop-up and traveled deep into the halls of Max, people kept stopping us to say hello to Teo. We'd be happily on our merry little way and then get interrupted by a random person. Oh man, it's Teo! How are you doing?
Great. Oh, but hey, we're on our way to meet with someone. Let's catch up later.
Cool. Leaders! And this happened every couple minutes.
What's it like being recognized by people?
Horrible. At least I assume so. It sounds horrible. Walking through the convention floor was like walking through a field of landmines, where instead of explosions, it was uncomfortable introductions to people I will probably never see again. Eventually, Teo leads me back to a section of arcade games hidden behind all the major companies' booth, near where he held his dance flash mob. What they set up here is mostly reminiscent of the rest of Max. Arcade cabinets are closely lined up side by side, making several aisles for gamers to aimlessly wander down. I would have expected to be more used to pushing my way through throngs of crowds by now, but nope! Teo and I force our way through huddled masses of chittering conversations. As I look around at all the different arcade games that surround us, I notice something's off. There are exactly 0 titles that I actually recognize.
So, like, if I walk in an arcade.
No Dig Dug, trademark, Gauntlet, trademark, nor Street Fighter, trademark.
Thank you.
Not even a hint of a pinball game. I was starting to get concerned.
Teo, where in Max are we? This is the Indie Mega Arcade.
I assume that that's supposed to be a reference to Indie Mega Booth.
Sure, like I know what that is. Well, originally they called it the Indie Mega Arcade Expo, but then IMAX trademark sued them. The what? That didn't explain anything to me. What are all these weird games? I understand nothing.
Heck needs food. Don't buy the $9 hot dog.
Yeah, don't buy the $9 hot dog. It doesn't taste good, apparently. It's also a $9 hot dog.
I mean, whatever they showed on the display, it's probably just a normal hot dog with a shitty sausage and like untoasted, plain, boring shit bun that was the cheapest thing they could get.
So my family did.
Overpriced as hell.
Yeah.
Does your family charge?
Oh, trust me. If they could have found a way to make money off of me by charging me for food, they would have. It just wouldn't have worked because then I wouldn't have eaten. If you'll hush those alluring lips of yours for a second, I'd be more than happy to explain why.
Is he flirting with us again?
Is this how flirting works? Please.
I don't know. This was very abrupt.
What? What? I don't understand. Okay, I'm hushing now. Totally and completely hushed. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. The Indie Mega Arcade is a huge area of maps that showcases all the new and upcoming indie arcade games. Indie developers get a chance to show off their stuff, get usual feedback, and maybe get a few people interested in their game along the way. Question unclear. Ask again later.
Beep boop, beep boop.
Well, I wasn't sure if that was a robot or like the Magic 8 Ball where it's where you shake it, it's just like.
I don't know, but the way you read it sounded like a robot.
Oh, ask again later. Question unclear. Beep burp. What is flirting? How does one flirt?
Question also unclear. Ask again later.
Oh my gosh.
Beep.
Teo is the one who's just like does those quick little flirts.
Except that when he holds his wink for like 3 whole lines. That's not so quick.
Those alluring lips wink. Continuing to wink. Still winking. Not done winking yet.
Teo, is there something in your eye?
Everything.
Everything's in his eye? Oh no!
There's an arcade game. I can flirt, but I have oblivious to somebody. Oh yeah. See, people will say I'm flirting. I'm like, I'm flirting? When did I start flirting?
I can only flirt as joke. I can't flirt intending to flirt. That's weird. Oh.
See, I don't think I could even flirt as a joke. I don't even know if I know how to flirt as a joke. Teach me, how does one flirt? Teach me your flirting ways.
Like, when's the last time I flirted with someone? I don't know.
I know exactly when the last time I flirted with somebody was.
Never?
I mean,
I'm talking about intentionally flirting.
Okay, intentionally? Yeah, I don't know.
Asking the wrong group of internet people here. No, we're asking exactly the right people.
We're asking exactly the right people, and we're getting exactly the right answers. Exactly the answers I expect.
I mean, I would rather ask here than look at one of those pickup artist forums.
Oh, the pickup artists are terrible. One of them made a game, and it was garbage.
One of them did?
One of them did, yes.
Yeah. Puas are awful, so,
yeah,
I'd rather ask here. I would rather ask here about how to flirt than ask there.
See, but also, something like that, yeah.
That sounds awful, but I'm morbidly curious.
It's an FMV game?
I'm morbidly curious.
What the weird thing is,
but also horrified.
There's
a sequel!
No, yes. So there is a sequel. In the first game, people played it and made fun of it because his advice is bad. It's not good advice. It's very stalkerish and bad.
As pickup artists do.
Yes. So then he made a sequel where one of the endings for one of the choices is he basically, like, gets a bomb and blows up a bunch of the people who critiqued him? His first game? And, like, calls them out and all this stuff? It was bad.
I'm no longer morbidly curious.
Yeah. No, we're not playing that game.
Oh, God. See, it went from, like, morbidly curious to, oh, you're that kind of person.
And, like, if you make the better the choice, like, every time you make a choice, it goes to, like, a screen of him explaining why it's a good choice or a bad choice. And the better the choice, and he has two girls on either side of him, the better the choice, the less they're wearing. Because apparently that's a good idea?
No, I went from morbidly curious to, there's a train wreck. I'm gonna walk away.
Yeah, it's,
I actually absolutely can look away from that, and I would like to. God.
Oh no.
It went from, oh God, what did he do to him, to, oh, he wants to hurt other people. Okay, never mind. I'm not
There's a third one.
There's a third?
Apparently there's a third one in the works. Yeah. That's a thing.
With advice such as, just rape them, I guess?
How to pick up... I'm looking at the second one. The first scenario is boss and secretary. Because... that's a good relationship.
Alright, slap him with an HR lawsuit.
Anyway. How did we get on this topic? Oh yeah, how does one flirt?
Anyway, so I think this is the right group of people on the internet to ask.
Power balances don't exist, apparently. According to pickup artists, they don't.
Well, according to pickup artists, the power imbalance is always on the side of the woman because women hold sex, and that's not fair, and you need to pry sex from them. Apparently. Also, they have no problem with using your power as a boss to get sex out of a woman.
Is sex even that good to do that?
Anyway.
What? What?
I don't think so. I mean, like, here's the thing, right? Is that even if it was so good to have sex, it doesn't have to be like that particular person.
No!
And it shouldn't be your secretary.
No! It shouldn't be.
And, like, the sad thing is, I'm like, if it was the secretary trying to seduce their boss, that's a whole other question. But we already know, based on everything you've described, that you're definitely the boss in this situation.
Oh, yes. No, you are the boss in this situation. Yes.
Like, it's not even a question.
No, it's not.
Anyway.
That's the dream of the indie dev, to make a game that people enjoy playing. I really don't know much about the indie arcade scene, admittedly. Working at the Funplex offers me a crash course in arcade culture. Every day I'm learning about completely new aspects. It does make perfect sense to have an indie game scene. I just never realized that it existed. It's pretty amazing, actually. A community of people who share ideas and a passion, can't afford mass production, runs a game, but they've got a lot of heart, you know? They can't crack out a box. Sorry,
Can't crack? What? Are they on crack?
No, that's Colonel Sanders. They can't crank out a box for every arcade on Earth, but indie developers are free to make whatever type of games they want. No pressure from a big name company either. Complete and utter creative freedom. Really, anyone can make a game if you put your mind to it. Anyone can make a game, but not everyone can make a fun game.
Not everyone should make a game, as we just discovered. Well, not discovered, but as we just went over.
Yes! In fact, I bet even you, Crunk, could make an arcade game. What say you?
What say you, Sharky?
But I'm not an ideas person!
Okay, so we're not saying I've toyed with the idea.
Top one. God dang it. Well,
I've always been the idea person. Ever since I was a kid, I've been dreaming up game ideas. Like the zombie-themed fighter or a train-driving racer. I got tons of them, just waiting to be turned into a fully fledged game. I used to draw out intricate arcade game levels on paper, too. Being surrounded by hardworking individuals at the Funplex only enriched that fantasy. I mean, I can't code or draw, but I can always dream up new ideas. Oh, God. No. 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 Don't subject me to this again.
Teo, you don't even know. Got so many ideas swimming in my head for a game. Including one where you work at an arcade and you might date your coworkers. And some of the people who like hang around the arcade. Did you leave?
No, I'm still here. I'm just cringing really, really, really hard at... I'm the ideas person.
Everyone's the
Cry.
Oh yeah? What would you make first? I just told you. I would make... Well, obviously it has to be the top one. Us being aces, it has to be the top one.
Look, that doesn't mean that we're Arrow.
That is true.
Aces could still make that if they are not
technically
aromantic. Or even
people-
aromantic people
next
could
to
probably
him.
make a romance game.
Oh, they
It
definitely
just-
could.
They might not be interested in living it in real life.
Yeah. But also, no, totally. Make a romance game. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I'd love to make a dating sim.
So when you making the dating sim,
Yep.
when are you making an ace dating sim?
Yep, you'll be the main character. You'll be MC. MC's default name will totally be Sharky.
Why would you want to make your character a shark? Is it a shark? Is it a shark dating sim?
Maybe it's a fishy dating sim where all of the characters are fish. You're also a fish, unlike Hutful.
But But I'm not a human?
No, none of them will be humans. All fish. We're just going to ignore the fact that different fish can't actually breed together.
None of them are gonna be a mammal?
Nope, no mammals here. Only fish. Well,
What
I
about a
mean, we could
turtle?
have a whale.
What
We could have a dolphin.
Anyway, read your line.
I don't know exactly how a romance arcade game would work, but I'm all about creating new genres.
I was thinking some sort of game where you can date and romance people.
Pretty
I'm
sure a
pretty sure-
sea-based dating game exists. Also,
Okay, look,
what about a pirate dating game? That would be fun.
look, there's a tank dating game.
Uh-huh. There's a lot of ridiculous dating sims.
Oh yeah.
We have several of them in our queue. We've
we
played
have-
several of them.
We have a lot of weird dating sims.
And we're picking up
Especially
even more.
you.
Hmm?
Especially you have a lot of weird dating sims.
Well, after that, what was it, racial justice and inequality bundle from itch.io, we got like, what, 40 more or something? I think it was 40.
Yeah.
I believe it was 40, and yeah, yep.
We're never gonna run out, are we?
We're not, because in addition to that, I also added the games from that other bundle for the Ochre Project to support Black trans people. So that's another whole set. Although one of those was on my wish list to eventually buy for our stream anyway.
See, I don't think it's a thing of does a C-based dating game exist? It's more, does a C-based dating game exist that isn't gross?
Or that is in our library.
Yeah.
I mean, like, man, now I'm just like, pirates! Pirate dating sim! Pirate dating sim!
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm sure it exists. We just have to find it and hope that it's not like one of those sex-based ones.
Oh my gosh.
What?
There's a few pirate ones.
Of course.
Uh,
Like, that's not surprising.
no, it's not.
There's also all those mobile games of like choices and episode and all the other whatever the fuck they're called that have all the mini stories in them. Except then you have to pay for choices.
That's weird.
Yeah, I stay away from those because I'm like, I'm not going to pay every time I want to pick the good option. But that's how they work. That's how they make money.
That is
And
annoying.
apparently they're quite popular.
Huh.
I mean, it means that you can go through the story, but you can't actually like do any of the dating options really unless you pay or like really save up.
But like, isn't the point of a dating sim to like try to date people?
Then you better pay up. I mean, basically, you get to go through the stories free, but just not get like a good end or a dating end, I think. I started playing one that's not like has all the mini stories, but one that just has one story that still like makes you pay like coins every time you want to pick like the good romantic option or whatever. And I've been running through the characters I don't care about for free while I try to mine the daily things to get coins for one route that I care about.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a while. And even the ones that I can go through for free, I'm like, I'm not really that interested because I'm just kind of here for the story then. But like, I have to keep picking the bad options. Also, like, yeah, it's And that one has, like, I think a good end and a bad end for each character's version of the story.
Mm-hmm.
It's... Yeah, even the one that I cared about more, I'm kind of like, I don't care that deeply. At this rate, I'm going to finish the characters that I don't care about, and just... That's it. I don't really care. And then probably uninstall the game without ever having finished, like, one of the good end things, because it's too much.
Yeah.
It has an option that you can, like, unlock all of the good options in a chapter for the horse dating. I've heard of it. There's a lot of weird mobile game ones like that.
I don't know that one. Do I want to know that one?
It's one of those ridiculous things. It's not... I don't think it's actually promoting bestiality. There's also a noodle one, I think, where you date different, like, people who represent different types of ramen.
Why? That's so weird.
You know, the true ace dating sim is if all of the characters are cake. Mm-hmm.
What about dragons?
The dragon is your mentor. Maybe you're the dragon, but all of the characters you romance are cake.
Ooh.
Like that story I read the other day. We're the dragon that really loves cake.
And you're trying to date the cake?
You're trying to... Maybe you're dating the baker to try to get the best cake. I don't know.
I don't know how to respond anymore.
Maybe you're dating other dragons who run bakeries.
I'm dead.
And then when you start dating, they'll give you a cake. Because that's how that works. Here's a cake, will you go out with me? Is this flirting?
Oh my gosh, that would be the best. If you handed me a cake and was just like, do you want to go out with me? If you say yes, here is cake, I'll be like, yes. Cake.
If you say no, they don't take the whole cake away from you, but you only get a slice. But if you say yes, you get the whole cake. You're a penniless college student. You meet a variety of ramen delivery people and cooks over the course of a memorable in-game week. We'll call it 10 noons. Oh no! Koi, you're killing Sharky! No! Damn, I just had ramen for lunch too.
Say too.
Wait, your work here is done, but don't leave. Hold on. No.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. Koi, you are killing me. You are hilarious. Please take my spot.
No.
Hold on.
Please do not take Sharky's spot, but join us. Because it's additive, because this is the Satan and Sharky show.
There is no Sharky, only fish. Koi
Sharky the goldfish.
Koi is a fish. Fish replace fish.
It's a different fish.
Yes. Also, it takes place in an arcade. A game about arcade romance in an arcade. Yes.
How meta.
Really, the core of the game would take an in-depth look at all the aspects of arcade communities and how they function and interact with each other. Yes. A bit slow for a coin-op arcade game, but Also, plenty of kissing and touching thoughts. What? Okay, what?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Just read the next line. We're just moving through it.
Okay, now you're speaking my language, which is the language of love?
But which love language?
Too easy. I like it.
Alright.
Well, if you ever get super bored of being an arcade event manager, it'll queue up with all the proper people to launch your second career. What do you mean? Oh, I have some friends who make arcade games for a living. Some friends?
As soon as I said it, I became overtly aware of the situation. Since we stepped foot into the Indie Mega Arcade, people have been waving and nodding to Teo, not to mention all those people stopping us on the way to get over here. And all the people supporting Teo's flash mob.
I'd say more than some friends. You're a popular guy.
Huh?
What? Come on, that's silly. Hey.
Pride hearts! Pride hearts!
Pride hearts or S hearts?
He waves his hand, waving off the very notion that I know to be true.
I need more pride stuff, I guess.
Should do that. Everyone knows who he is, and I had no idea. Teo's always been such a crowd pleaser at Showtime's stage, but I guess his popularity spread to all facets of his life.
Dance champion and indie arcade scene champion, huh? I try to keep my friends' circles pretty separate. Sometimes it's not always perfect, and they tend to overlap. You know, like at Max. But hey, it's got upsides. All my friends are here. The biggest downside to Max is it's just so hard to see everyone. Never get to spend enough time with them, you know? I got friends here in the Indie Mega Arcade, got my Funplex crew, got the dancing community. I just can't see them all. When I can't see them, I feel like I let them down. You'd having to choose between them. Once again, I have failed my friends. You know, it's a surprise anyone still talks to me anymore.
Teo sighs heavily. His mood shifted from excitement to utter solace. This is the second time I've seen Teo show such anxiety today. Life is not all rainbows and puppies, is it?
Puppy!
I can relate to his feelings, though. I've dealt with my own insecurities in my own life. My family, notably, and even getting my current job.
I want a puppy.
Sad Teo is worse Teo. As his friend, I must fix this.
But I want a puppy.
We'll tell your roommate that.
Oh,
And then good luck.
who messaged me? Oh, okay. I mean, technically there was a chance that we were going to get a dog.
Oh yeah?
But I'm guessing that's not happening, which that's fine, because I don't think it was a dog I would have liked. First option.
Teo puts too much pressure on himself. With the amount of people he knows, it's physically impossible to see everyone.
There's literally no way you can meet and hang out with every single person you know. If you had given 15-minute time to the amount of people I've seen you say hello to, it would take you an entire day to get through them. You exaggerate. Teo, there's one thing I can be sure of. It's that Crump don't exaggerate. I know what I said.
I know you know.
I know you know I know. I only observe and state the objective facts.
Don't worry, I'm just going down a Twitter rabbit hole of following more Ace streamers, and well, I found one Ace streamer to follow from I found the studio that created the Ace dating sim, because I was thinking, oh yeah, I don't think we're following them. We should really follow them.
Yeah, we probably should follow them.
And off of them, I found an Ace streamer that was playing that game.
Okay.
So now I'm seeing if I can find any others.
We should really play that game sometime.
We will, probably for Ace Awareness Week. Was literally my plan. But that's not till like October.
Yeah, that's not for a while.
But we'll probably still be playing this at this rate.
Yeah.
So it's fine. I mean, we'll still be doing this by October. We've been doing this for like a year and a half.
Yeah, we have. We're gonna hit 2 years eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you gonna be so happy?
And when we hit the 2-year mark, maybe we'll still be playing this because we're still on chapter 3 after all this time.
Wait. No. Oh yeah, we've been doing this for a year and a half.
Yeah, we started January of last year.
Yeah. No. At the 2-year mark, we might start the next Osmafia route.
Yeah, I mean, at the rate we're going, I think we'll finish this first Ace run-through of this game.
Yeah.
We'll get through... Well, we'll have the ability to skip then, so maybe
it's gonna
one
be
or two romantic ones. We'll do Ace in Space, which will probably land us to, like, at least December at the rate that we go.
We're pretty slow.
And then... Yeah, then roughly that time would be maybe we go back to Osmafia for one route, and then we come back to Arcade Spirits.
We swear we finish games.
We do. We have how many? Huh?
We finished like 4 games?
We have finished on our game progress log Hatoful
5.
Boyfriend, Dream Daddy, Amnesia, Cinders. We did a Little Lily Princess, but we only did one route. Because I'm sorry, I just hate children. I don't like children. It's like, oh, but if you don't have sex, how will you have children? 1, there's adoption, and 2, who said I wanted them?
No, you don't want children.
We did speed dating for ghosts, which is speed dating for ghosts. So we did that in like 2 streams, I think. We did Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. We did Colonel Sanders. We did all of Hustle Cat.
Right,
and
Colonel
we
Sanders,
did.
I blocked that out of my memory.
And we did Analog for all except the route of dating the cop, because that's when everything hit, and I am absolutely not going to date the cop. A cab.
Yeah, that's actually 10. Almost 10.
Yeah, I was like, we've done way more than 4. What are you talking about? No, we finished several games. In terms of how many we've actually like fully completed,
it's still a good amount.
Hatoful counts,
Both.
obviously. I'm not gonna count Holiday Star because it's not like routes; it's episodes.
Yeah.
We did Dream Daddy, which is all routes. We did Amnesia, all routes. We did Cinders. Well, Cinders has a lot of mix and match things, but we basically did all routes for that.
We did all routes, and I think we got all the general variations. We just didn't get the
we just didn't get all the mix and match type stuff.
Yes.
We only did 1 route for Little Lily Princess, so I don't count that. But that's still already 4 that we fully did. Speed dating for Ghosts is only kind of 1, so that's like a half. Colonel Sanders is only kind of 1, so that's like another half. And then Hustle Cat we did all of. So that's
6.
Yeah. And then Analog, which for all intents and purposes, I will say is completed.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going back to date the fucking cop. A cap.
It is interesting to be like, yeah, we've been doing this for like a year and a half. It's like, wait, how many games have we played? Holy crap.
Yeah, we've done quite a bit.
I mean, it's not like
And
a
we have
super crazy
1,
number,
2,
but it's
3,
still...
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 in the queue.
Only 17? That's impressive.
That's not including all of the things from the 2 bundles, which I have not properly investigated to see what is safe or not safe for Twitch.
Okay.
One of them I had
Wow.
already had in consideration before that, but I needed to investigate more. There was Dungeons and Lesbians for Dungeons and Dragons and Lesbians. That one's probably going in the queue once I investigate it.
Yeah.
There's a lot in there that I think will probably add to the like under consideration or like in the queue that we just haven't started. Because I have the whole spreadsheet because I work in spreadsheets, I guess.
You work in spreadsheets.
I mean, it's effective. Well, okay. Essentially, this spreadsheet is very similar to like Trello.
Yes,
It's just
it's
that
basically just a Trello.
it's basically Trello, but in a spreadsheet, which works better for me because I don't want to make a card for just one line with the title.
I get it.
I don't need a Jira board. Yeah, so it's a spreadsheet because all we need is just the title.
Yeah.
And then we have another tab on the spreadsheet of like our progress through the actual routes.
Just imagine, 1.5 years ago, we didn't even have a name.
1.5 years ago we did, technically. Exactly 1.5 years ago, I think we did.
Yeah.
Because that's roughly right when we started. Are we doing anything? Well, I'm like, are we doing anything special for our 2-year anniversary? As if we're remotely close to even thinking about that yet.
The next House Mafia round. Think I'm joking?
I don't think you are, but I think I'm not going to take you seriously on that. But yeah, we've been at this for a while, and we have a few people, like you lovely people who join us. Thanks for joining us.
I know the first anniversary, we redid some of the, we redid like 1 or 2 of the Hatsuko ones that we never got recorded, that we had
Yeah, because we were doing this for fun pre-Twitch.
Yes.
And then we were like, oh, we should do this as a Twitch channel. Because we were having fun with it.
And we were like, some people might want to hear us be as ridiculous as we are, and like have you say, cool.
Yes. And because it's good to have like another space for ace friends.
Yeah. So I know we did like 2 routes on the first anniversary.
Oh, hi, Joe.
Oh, hey, Joe. Maybe at some point we go back to finish like the 3 routes we never did. I don't know.
Anyway, do you read your extra word that got added when I clicked through?
Usually. It's tough only seeing the people you care about every once in a while. But you've been doing a great job. I've seen so many of your friends stop and say hello to you. Plus, they completely understood when you told them you were busy. No one left without a smile on their face.
It's the Sharky Show tonight. Yay.
No.
I mean, I'm also here.
No, the Sharky
We're still
Show
bantering.
Friday was the Sharky Show.
Yeah, I missed half of Friday's stream because I had to come late.
Mean, the only reason you only missed half of it was because I'm like, no, I'm
because you went extra long.
I went extra long on Friday.
Yeah.
If I didn't go extra long, no, you would have joined like basically at the end.
Yes, as I have before when you kept blue screening.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be happy when this Friday when I won't be blue screening, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Well, it seemed to go good on Friday, so...
Mm-hmm.
No, that was the Sharky Show. This is... I don't know
that
what
was the Sharky and Hex Show.
Yeah, no, I think what the software we used to stream was blue screening my computer. Because I have old hardware and I don't think it's optimize the best for the hardware. Or the hardware is doing weird things with it. So, we'll see. Sounds heavy. Am I heavy?
Oh, like we're heavy on rolls for Sharky?
No, maybe I'm loud.
Oh, I mean, because it was you as Kronk and Teo.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we did a thing earlier where we went through a whole Percy scene, but then it was over.
And then it was me doing 3 voices, and now it's me doing 2 voices. And then it's probably going to be me doing 5 voices.
Yeah, it's Sharky voices heavy. So it's exactly what I said it was. See, I understand our audience.
I understand nothing. Why do these people
Just like I understand when Heck was saying yesh and not yeesh.
Yeesh. Yeesh.
Yeesh has 2 E's.
You know what? You're right.
Way to just completely skip over MC's name, damn.
You know what, Krunk? You're right. Satan gets me. I don't think that's the thing you want, Joe.
Satan gets you. Yep. I get you. I got you. The more I hang out with Teo, the more I learn about him. It's always something new and something unexpected.
Let's bring this back around to why we're here. How did you get involved in the indie arcade scene anyway? Through Michelle, the indie developer I want you to meet. I met her a few years ago at a previous Max. Was hanging out with my crew near the dancing games and she stopped by to play around. Since she was new to the scene, I struck up a conversation with her, as I do. Much like when I met you.
When we were on shift.
Yeah. Ah, so there's plenty of flirting then, huh?
Calling him out.
Oh yeah. I cannot help myself when surrounded by such beautiful, wonderful people.
What's that like?
I don't know! I don't know! Don't ask me! And Michelle makes indie arcade games? She's one of the coolest developers I met, and one of the coolest and most prolific arcade developers in the industry today. She's worked on several big name arcade games, and when she's not working, she's speaking all over the
Keep
world.
substituting completely different words.
I don't read. I don't read.
Well, you should.
Says who?
Says the fact that this is a game where we dramatically read.
What's
We do
reading?
dramatic readings of dating sims, remember? That's our whole premise, so you have to read it.
No, I don't remember. Why am I here? Who am I?
Well, you know, if you just scroll down a little bit to our literal description on this page, it says silly, dramatic readings of.
All I see is the time. We never start on time, though.
We never start on time.
She's
Especially
worked on
today.
several big name indie games, and when she's not working, she's speaking all over the world about arcade development. Color me impressed. Sounds like Michelle is the sort of influential person who can really help with Funplexapalooza. She really is.
I guess I'm taking Michelle.
Yes! Yes, you are!
And what now, Mateo Alvarez?
Oh, Michelle. Only the worst person I've ever met.
There's something in his eye again! As to be expected from somebody of your caliber.
Touche. I was just looking for you, by the way.
Well, I'm glad I found you then. What's on your mind?
I get to have a voice rest for a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I want to introduce you to Kronk.
What, it wasn't enough of a rest when we went on such long tangents?
Just talking.
Nice to meet you.
The pleasure is mine.
It took me a second, but Michelle totally looks like... Uh-oh.
You are perchance also a federal agent.
This is it. I'm doomed. It was a setup. I'm about to be renditioned to a CIA black site. Who, me? No way. Although my sister, well... I can neither confirm nor deny what she does for a living.
I see. Okay. That makes sense. Gotcha. I'm gonna shut up now and focus on our cases. I think what Kronk is trying to say is that you seem to have a very confident and authoritative expression. That's all.
He still has his eye closed.
Yep, that's exactly what I meant. Got it on the nose. Thanks, Theo.
He still has his eye in that way.
Still winking. Not done winking yet.
Sure. Okay, let's go with that. Anyway, I spoke with Theo earlier in the day, and he told me you had a business proposition. Consider me all ears.
Look, Theo just likes to have his left eye closed at half the time. Don't make fun of him. He does what he does.
That's fine.
Allow me to elaborate. Kronk here was recently appointed as the event manager for the Funplex.
Congrats. That's the cute little mom and pop place where Theo gets his groove on, right?
I would categorize it as more like a grandma and grandpa kind of arcade. It's not the fanciest one out there, but it's got heart.
No, it's Grandma and Gavin.
I was gonna say it's got Kingdom Hearts.
I like an arcade with a good heart. It reminds me of my youth. The good old days when you walk into your home away from home, quarter up, and enjoy the company. But I digress, getting too swept up in memories. Tell me more about the proposal.
Kronk is putting on special event at the Funplex called Funplexapalooza. Oh, such a dumb name, I love it. It's a celebration of the arcade scene, if you will.
Oh, I will.
We're going to have high score competitions, esports stuff, mystery game reveals, the works. We're going all out on it.
And Theo, I take it you're doing a dance event as well?
He is. It'd be great if we could add one more thing to the list. Maybe the premiere of a new indie game?
Gasp! Could you possibly mean my game, Magical Moon Cuties?
If you'll allow us the honors.
Have I given you the elevator pitch yet?
All I know is there are magical schoolgirls and I'm intrigued.
It's a competitive, cooperative puzzle game where people have to work together to match all the magical orbs before their opponents can. Think 3-player magical drop trademark, but with combo attacks.
Thank you.
Everyone plays as a different, adorable magical schoolgirl, hence the cuties part.
That sounds better than the last time I heard it.
Right? I'm pretty excited to share Magical Moon Cuties to the world. I've mostly been doing some very selective demos for media outlets today, but so far the general public hasn't been allowed to play it. I'm looking for the perfect place and time to release it. Big publicity would mean I might land a manufacturing contract or a publisher, so I could do a wide release. Funplexapalooza might be a good choice for that, but I'm going to need a little more convincing.
Here's
What
$5.
else you got?
Here's $5. And a crate of pizza bagels.
Okay, Krunk. Don't blow this.
A crate of pizza bagels.
Heart of the cards! Heart of the cards!
That's exactly where I was going.
Good, because it has to be your choice still.
The heart of the cards guide you.
It's all about the heart of the cards!
What about the heart of the blade?
No. The heart of the heart.
The heart of the heart.
Michelle had mentioned earlier she likes an arcade that has heart and soul. I should appeal to that.
You aren't going to find an arcade that has more spirit than the Funplex. Everyone who frequents there, employees and patrons alike, want nothing more for this event to succeed. This is our chance to show the world our dreams. We've been pouring all of our combined energy into making Funplexapalooza victorious. Teo, myself, all the staff, all the gamers. With magical
You sound like you're back in Atlantica trying to sing.
That what?
Back in Atlantica.
Sorry, I don't have alcohol in my cup right now. Please, don't make me go get some.
Just read your line properly.
With magical moon cuties on our side, oh my gosh! On our side, we can just bring even more heart to this affair. It's a perfect fit for the kind of friendly atmosphere we want. Bring people together.
Boy, you got me right in the feels.
Plus, I really want to play magical moon cuties too.
Ha, fair enough. I was just sassing you anyway. After I discussed it with Teo, I already knew I was going to show magical moon cuties at the Funplex. Love that enthusiasm, though.
Really?
Really? I mean, it's either the Funplex or Daco's Palace. And while Daco is the heavyweight champion of the arcade world, it's not a good fit for my dreams.
Great. So it's settled? I think so.
I know so. Magical Moon Cuties will have its first playable showing to the public at Funplexapalooza. I'll haul my prototype cabinet over to your arcade the day before so you can get it set up. I'd appreciate you keeping it hidden until the event, though.
Already bought a mystery concealing tarp for a rare game release. Heck, what's one more mystery concealing tarp between friends?
This will be an event to remember, and I'm thrilled. I can't wait to share the news with everyone. Crunk, thanks for the support. I really appreciate it.
Oh, but I should really be thanking you.
Sorry to cut this convo off, but Michelle, your next interview is here. It's Mark from Hexagon.
Okay.
Mark, Hexagon. Got it. It's so hard to keep track of all these different media outlets. Crunk, it's been great. My people will call your people, or whatever they do these days. Oh, expect your social media to explode later today. Ta-ta!
I'm gonna explode?
No, the social media will explode. Are you a tweeter?
I'm a tweeter!
Oh my god! And am I a Tumblr?
Yeah, you are a Tumblr.
Oh dear.
We will explode later.
Oh no. If you're a tweeter and I'm a Tumblr, oh no, we're toxic. And in a flash, Michelle wandered back into a crowd of people, her friend leading her into the next interview. Leaving me standing in shock, unable to believe what had happened. A top indie designer premiering at my event?
At least one of us isn't a Facebook.
I imagined the adorable smiling faces of anime magical schoolgirls. I could practically hear them cheering me on. And no, we're not a Facebook, because neither of us is Zuckerberg enough to be pro-allowing fake news.
Yeah.
Well, not that Tumblr really stops fake news. Tumblr's basically unmoderated.
Yeah.
Unless it's porn. Tumblr got rid of all the porn.
Yeah, so I've heard.
I knew everything would be okay.
This is my life?
Huh?
Huh? Oh, nothing. Just musing to myself. Out loud, never.
Clap, clap,
Out
clap,
loud.
clap, clap, clap.
No claps! There shall be no claps!
Clap more, clap more.
No!
Clap, clap, clap.
No worries, I do that all the time. Mostly when I'm alone, though.
Love it.
But overall, that went really well. I'm glad that Michelle was really excited to bring her game to the Funplex. Me too. Honestly, I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders.
I'm glad that the star indie game developer here is a black woman.
Yay!
Yay, diversity!
No claps!
Clap, clap, clap!
Not like,
Clap for Sharky singing!
not like you wound me. Why would you betray me so? What were you helping me raise the hype with your flash dance mob? I feel like Complex of Blues is gonna be amazing. That's the spirit. Never doubted you for a second.
I was about to reply with a totally witty retort about doubting and time. However, we were interrupted by the sounds of a bell chime. The hall will be closing in 30 minutes.
It's over already? We're just getting started. I haven't seen anything yet. Could do this for at least another 4 hours.
Because he's fit enough to deal with being on his feet this long.
Yeah.
Unlike Crunk.
Yeah. I am frightened and confused as to how you still have so much energy left, Tao.
Being in shape.
I amaze even myself sometimes.
As for me, I was exhausted, allowing yawns to escape my mouth. Sharky, yawn please.
Thank
Thank
I was
you.
actually about to yawn. Well, I'm officially pooped. And ready to go home. Before you go. Yes, Al?
Well,
Hey, before you go, do you wanna, like... maybe go get dinner with me?
All that flirting, and now so awkward and embarrassed about asking to get dinner together.
Yeah, huh?
Is this really happening? Am I seeing the smooth-talking, witty Teo actually have a loss for words? His face flushed and his consonants stuttered. Holy crap, Teo's actually nervous.
I mean, it's been such a long day, and I haven't seen you eat anything. I'm really hungry, so I figured I'd extend the invitation. No one likes eating alone, right? I like eating alone. What do you mean?
Eating alone is fine. I mean, it's nice to eat with other people. Depending on the people. Stop cringing like you didn't agree to come to dinner and drinks every time after that one class.
Okay, but that class deserved me trying to get drunk, even though I never tried to get drunk.
I tried to get drunk after some of those days.
And did you succeed?
I did drink an entire bucket.
Alright, you drank a bucket.
I mean, it was like a little bucket, but I
Yeah,
drank one of those bucket drinks because I was really mad that day at the fucking sexism.
Oh, that was that class, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, remember that?
I remember that. That was not a good class.
That was an awful... What class did you think I was talking about? It was the class we had together.
No, I was talking about that specific class. Like that one.
Yes. That was the day I got the bucket, I think.
No, I knew what the general class was. That class was terrible.
Yes. No, if I remember right, the time I got the bucket, I am almost certain was the day of the fucking sexism.
I mean, wasn't it also the first day you're like, hey, do you want to go get drinks? I'm like, we'll see. And then like 5 minutes in, I'm like, yes, we're gonna go.
Yes, I mean, that was also the general theme of that class.
Oh my gosh.
But also, when a classmate cockily says something really sexist very loudly to the entire class as a joke, because the assumption is everyone else is just as sexist, and no one calls them on it. Yeah, I wanted a fucking bucket.
The teacher laughed.
The teacher laughed awkwardly, I think.
I don't fully remember.
I just
All I
remember
remember is-
being really pissed and wanting to stand up and yell at him, or preferably punch him. But I knew
Yeah.
that I shouldn't do either of those things at the time, so I waited and then got a bucket of liquor.
Okay.
I realized I was staring at Teo wide-eyed and hadn't really responded yet. I was letting him babble on, trying desperately to keep his composure. I should say something, but I should also be very clear about my intentions. Only one option since we already chose Ace, I guess.
Yeah, what are friends for?
Let's grab Chow. Mean.
You know, sure. I'm famished anyway. A meal is best shared among friends. Friends? Right, because they're friends. Good friends, great friends even.
Oh.
I would agree with that assessment, yes.
This actually seems to take some of the pressure off him. He breathes out and nods in agreement.
You've been supportive of me and my crew ever since we caused a fire hazard on your first day of work. Can't ask for a better friend than that. Same. You made me feel more than welcome on my first day at the complex. Right. Enough words for now. Let's intake a massive amount of calories and store them as fat in our bodies. How about the food court here at the convention center? We're gonna get a $9 hot dog? You know, the one about 50 feet over yonder, smells of fried oil and ridiculously overpriced food. You should have sold me on the fried oil smell. Great.
Also known as, if you fry something enough, it's fine.
Butter?
You won't taste how shitty the ingredients actually are.
Butter?
Butter.
No, fried butter.
I'm not southern enough for that, sorry.
I've got a hankering for some fries. Me too.
Teo and I continued our conversation as we walked over to the closest food vendor tucked away
there's the
within
flyer.
one of the many expo halls. Yep, there it is. Although it doesn't look like it says Fun Flexipalooza.
It does not.
I can't quite read it, but that definitely, there's no Z there.
Nah. But it's still really good.
Yes.
They
I mean, the fact that they stuck in our name when we saw the actual, flyer on the thing.
yeah.
I was not expecting that. Starving, we each ordered the biggest serving of fries. And when we both sat down to enjoy our fried potato delicacies, we instantly realized that one order would have been sufficient to feed us both. We both laughed happily at our mountain of fries.
It's a fry volley. There's no way we can finish all this. Is that a challenge I hear? First one to the bottom of the basket wins.
We came damn close to finishing our food. But in the end, the tasty potatoes reigned supreme. With our hands resting on our bellies and groans leaving our lips, we waddled away from the table we shared.
Thank you.
Stop trying that stupid duck. I blame you. When we were hanging out with that other friend.
Oh, the waddle.
Yes! That stupid duck!
Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Till the very next day, bum, 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 ba-da-dum.
Hey, thanks for spending the whole day with me, Kronk. You know, I had a ton of fun. You know what? I did too. And thanks for helping me out with Fun Flexipalooza.
What are we at now?
We got more points with Teo.
I mean, of course we did. We chose him. But we weren't doing the illegal things, so. No crime time! Sorry. Sorry,
Crime
friends.
time another time.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we haven't murdered anyone yet. Hey, what are friends for? Are we done? Are we gonna be done? How far in chapter 3 are we?
I assume this is the end, because chapter 2 had basically 3 spots of choose a character out of these options. And this was the third choose a character out of these options, and this is the end
Choose
of
your
Max.
character.
All in all, a successful day.
Beep beep, Crunk, I have a new text message. Or you have a new text message, I don't know. It's all the same. Operation Hot Dog Takedown. Mission complete. Asset extracted and heading home for a leisurely bath and some anime. Huh? She hacked the video signs and snuck away. Look at the screens. Our flyer's airing there now. Wow, I didn't know Ashley was a hacker. Maybe we should swap tips.
I'm still
No.
just like, the fact that it's very obviously for our arcade means that, like, it can definitely get traced back to us.
Also,
They might not be able
now
to-
we're doing illegal things.
They might be, like, unable to pin down exactly which person in the group did it, but they can absolutely ban all of the Funplex for any future conventions. Because this is very obviously traceable back.
Iris, don't be illegal. I'd like the Funplex to commit fewer felonies rather than more, Iris. Oh, okay.
Right. Time to head home. I promised I would meet Juniper just outside the main exit of the hall, and that's exactly where I was headed. A rush of fresh air hit me as I pushed the double glass doors open. It was nice. Wait, also, I'm thinking about it again now, and Iris hacked herself to give us the premium version of her, right? Even though we're
Yes.
free.
Yes.
Gavin mentioned he has the premium version. So is Gavin's Iris also capable of doing everything that our Iris has been doing for us?
But has a better moral compass? Probably.
No, just a stricter one. Because Gavin is strict. Refreshing. And had a much better smell than the one I had been around all day. I didn't have to wait long until I saw Juniper. She bounced happily up to me. So, how was your first Max, Crunk?
I am dead. It was... all three.
Okay, but which one was it most? You
All
just said,
three.
I am dead.
I am dead. I am the embodiment of a dead body.
The embodiment of a body, okay.
I know what I said.
Of a dead body, but you're not dead. You're not allowed to die.
Fine, it was fantastic.
Fantastique.
Yes.
The amount of support I got from my friends today was amazing. I know I can always count on them, and I feel like we've bonded closer as friends.
Can't wait to go back next year.
As to be expected with a convention. Although in your case, you really outdid yourself and got smacked with 300% of what anyone else would have, yeah?
How do you figure?
Well, most people drop by Max, play some games, maybe attend a panel or two, do some shopping. They're here to be catered to. You, on the other hand, were doing the catering. And like any good caterer, that means spinning plates and doing 12 different things at once. You found interesting ways to push Funplexapalooza and promote the Funplex as a whole. You worked your butt off to do it. So rather than attending Max, you were Max.
We pushed it to the max.
Push it to the limit. That's all I know.
Didn't you reference that last time too? And I'm still like, where is that from?
I think it was from High School Musical.
No, I think I looked it up. It was an actor from High School Musical doing the Jump Rope movie.
I don't know. I just remember that was a song, and that's the only part of the song I know.
Sure feels that way. I'm totally drained.
I kinda envy you, you know? It sounds like you had some great adventures today. Other than designing that flyer, I didn't do that much beyond playing a few games and buying cute t-shirts and stuff. But let me tell you, they are really super cute t-shirts. I'm glad I could support you, though. Even if it was just, you know, by doodling up a flyer.
She bought some cute t-shirts. And now she'll only ever wear the 13.
How else is she gonna represent what organization she's in? She's Marluxia, actually.
I was gonna joke about the doctor, but okay.
No. She's what Marluxia was supposed to be.
But she doesn't have a giant scythe.
Shh. We just haven't seen it yet.
You did a great work designing it. Hey, don't sell yourself short. The flyer looks super professional. I mean, no fun Comic Sans, but still pretty cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, Krunk. I really enjoy doing stuff like that. I don't exactly get a lot of opportunities at the office to express myself. Okay, let's get home and get some real rest. We've both earned it. In fact, I'd say we took it
Juniper, so...
to the max!
I already made that joke! Juniper, you stole my joke!
No, you stole hers.
I said it first.
It was programmed into the game first. After that moment, the rest of the evening was a blur. I knew that Juniper and I took the train back home, heated up some pizza bagels, and I safely made it into my comfy bed. I think I was still in shock. At the beginning of this day, I thought that no one else was going to know about Funplexapalooza. We'd be stuck as a relatively unknown mom-and-pop arcade.
You mean for my mom and grandpa arcade?
But now, it seems like the whole world knows. Which is great. But also pretty nerve-wracking.
Like the whole new world?
I sighed heavily, letting all my mixed emotions flow over me. I didn't know that we were in Aladdin now. Which one's Jasmine? Are we Jasmine? Who's Aladdin?
Jasmine.
Is Iris Aladdin?
Yes.
No, Iris is Genie, remember?
Oh, no, yeah, right.
Are we Aladdin?
No, we're Jasmine.
But Aladdin's the one with Genie. Aladdin's the one who has Genie.
Then who's our Jasmine?
That's what I'm asking!
Do we have a Jasmine? Is this Ace Aladdin?
This is Ace Aladdin, because we chose the Ace run through. There's no turning back now. What I set in motion will stay in motion. It can only get bigger and better from here. At least that's what I'm going to keep telling myself as I drift to
Ace
sleep.
Aladdin.
I'm proud of what I accomplished today, and I can't wait to tell everyone at the Funplex about all I've done. I hope they're proud of me too. And before I know it, Funplexapalooza will be upon us.
See, but then I could imagine, like, the movie Aladdin, but, like, all he wanted to do was become good friends with Jasmine and just, like, hang out with her.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of sort of socio-political things to say about that too, right? It could be a marriage of, like, friends essentially for tax benefits. Not for tax benefits, but, like, for he needs to lift himself out of poverty and stuff.
Yes. Rather than, oh, she hot.
I mean, in the first place, like, well, no. Because at first he was under the impression she was, like, a handmaiden, I guess.
Yes.
Anyway.
You've cleared level 3 of Arcade Spirits. A winner is you. Now, let's see your score. Teo's definitely taken a liking to you. Dance Fever! You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul.
I guess our kindly did boost up to match with our steady.
Yeah. Because I was in control. I am not bold.
And we're no longer quite as basic.
No, we're not basic. Also, you scored 10,200 points. Go for the high score! Actually, I don't know what the high score is, but hey, go for it anyway. Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 4?
We want to save our game and end the stream.
Onward to adventure!
Next time.
In PvP next time.
Oh man.
Are we gonna fight?
Who are we fighting?
No, we're gonna fight.
Am I fighting you?
Yes.
What
And
kind
you're
of
gonna
fight?
win.
Dance battle!
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Next time on the Satan and Sharky Show.
Are we gonna wish on a dragon? Is the dragon gonna grant us a wish?
I mean, we are aces, so if we were going to make a wish, I think it would be to a dragon, right?
What? What?
Koi, I think you've confused Sharky.
See, I feel like I know what song you're referencing, but I don't understand what that word is. What did you say? What about us fighting?
What? No, I said that if we were making a wish to something as aces, though it would be to a dragon.
Or to a cake. A wish-granting cake.
Birthday cake, then.
Yes.
A dragon with a birthday cake.
Ooh.
With the candles.
Ooh, that sounds amazing. Man, I want cake!
Me too. Maybe I'll make cake after this. I don't know if I have enough eggs left.
Send me some.
Make your own.
Uh,
Tell your roommate to get cake mix.
I've never heard. I've never heard that term for the dub music, but I can see it. Okay, Rock the Dragon is not a good song, but it can totally be called that.
Okay. Anyway, that's it for today, and I guess we're moving at a steady pace of 2 streams per chapter now.
So 16 streams.
Which will be like 8 weeks still.
Yeah.
Well, not 8 weeks more, but like 8 weeks in total.
Sounds about right.
Not including the fact that the first one took us like 3 or something.
Yeah, so it'd be like 8.5 weeks.
Now it's like a chapter a week. That's good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's pretty good. So we'll be back on Wednesday. Thanks everyone for joining us. Wow, we had so many people.
There's so many people. It's always great having people.
Okay. Bye.
Bye! Thanks for being entertaining.
We're not that
I'm
entertaining,
not entertaining.
but thanks for thinking so. Okay. Bye
Um,
everyone.
Bye.